Okay, so this is just the last question from the examples for 11D, multiplying matrices. And in this case, we're going to be using some summing matrices. So we've got this matrices, which is S for sightings, and it follows three ranges, Aaron, Barra, and Chloe. And how often they saw certain feral animals in their park. So cats, dogs, foxes, and rabbits all been feral animals. First thing you have to do is you have to evaluate S times B. That means what is S times B? So to set it up, we're going to keep our rows of the first column. S is first, so we're going to say that's going to be, we're going to need Aaron, Barra, and Chloe. I'm just going to put letters. And we're going to need 3 rows. Now B is 1 column. Okay, so, and it doesn't have a title, so I'm just going to leave it blank. But what you need to realize is when we do that, we do 27 times 1 plus 9 times 1 plus 34 times 1 plus 59 times 1. So you're just basically adding up these 4 values running across. Okay, when we do it for Barra, it's going to be 18 for the cats times 1 plus 15 for the dogs times 1 plus 10 times 1 plus 89 times 1. So that would give up all the animals that Barra cited. And Chloe saw 35 cats plus 6 dogs plus 46 foxes plus 29, what was the last thing, rabbits. Okay, and that would give us the total sightings of each animal. Now I'm just going to quickly do that in the calculator because I can't be bothered doing it in my head. Okay, so here I am at the calculator. I'm going to set up a 4x4 matrix. So I'm going to click on this one, which lets you modify how many rows. Let's see, there was 3 ranges and 4 animal types. So it's a 3x4 column matrix. There it is there. I'll just quickly enter in the values and then we'll come back. Okay, so there's the matrix without the titles, without the columns. But I'm going to store that because I have to use it a couple of times. I'm going to store that as S. Okay, now that's stored, I can just worry about doing the multiplication. So the first one, we're doing S times B, so we're post multiplying, and B is a row column all of ones. So back to the CAS, I'm going to go to S times, and I'm going to add a 4 by 1 matrix and make all the elements 1. So 1, tab 1, tab 1, tab 1, hit enter, and we can see that, hang on, we'll just capture that. 129, 132, 116, so 129, 132, and 116. So you can see that Aaron cited 129 animals, Barra cited 132, and Chloe cited 116. So when we talk about what information about matrix S is given in the product S times B, S, oh my God, what did I try to write? 8. S times B gives us the total number of ferals that each ranger spotted. Okay, so it's not worrying about which species it was or which type of animal it was. It's just saying how much did each ranger spot in total in that month. Now C wants us to do A times C. If we go back up to our original information, we can see that A is a row matrix, and we're actually going to be pre-multiplying with this one. So we're putting it before the matrix with all the information. So what we're actually going to have is, instead of We won't have any information about which ranger spotted which. We're going to end up with a matrix that looks more like this, where we're going to have, I think it was cats, dogs, foxes, rabbits. I think it was in that order. Let me check. And the reason we have cats, dogs, foxes, rabbits listed across the top is because we're keeping the headings of the columns of the second matrix, and the S matrix was the second one in this one. So on our CAS, we start by pre-multiplying. Where is my CAS? Here we are. We start by pre-multiplying with a row matrix, which is 1 by 3. Okay, that's 1, tab 1, tab 1. That's a summing row matrix, so they're all ones. We're multiplying that by S, which will work because S has 3 rows and this summing matrix has 3 columns. And we get 80, 30, 90, 177. So let's add that to what we have. It was 80, 30, 90, and 177, was it? 177. That is a lot of rabbits, but you should expect that. Okay, so that's that information there. Now, what that gives us, A by S tells us how many of each type of feral animal was spotted. Okay, it tells us that there was 80 cats, there was 30 dogs, there was 90 foxes, and 177 rabbits spotted, but it doesn't tell us who spotted it. Okay, so you can see it's added up very quickly. Why is it doing this? I've zoomed in too much. Very quickly, it's added up 27 plus 18 plus 35 and given us 80. 9 plus 15 plus 6 and given us 30. So it's very quickly added up the columns for us. That's what a summing matrix can do. All right, I'll stop there, upload it, and make that available for you guys.